Well, hey, Bish, it's Jamie. That's me here, honey. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Welcome back to yet another review on Love Island, honey. We got to talk about some things. We finally know who is leaving the villa after they done left us on a cliffhanger, honey. Girl, because they good for that. Who ended up leaving the villa? Amber leaves and Ekenna leaves. I'm not, listen, I knew it. I knew Amber was going home. It just made so much sense. Ekenna, I just felt like from the tweets and things, a lot of people wasn't really feeling or featuring Ekenna like that. So some told me Ekenna is going to go the home. Okay, Ikenna is going to be out of here very soon, very quickly. Some people thought that it could possibly be Jay. I would not have minded if it was Jay either. I kind of enjoy seeing the facials of Miss Ekin-Su when she's not getting what it is that she wants, I have to say. But hey, Amber and Ikenna left, so that made room for Dami and for Indiyah to really get to know each other, kiss up on each other, rub up and fill up on each other, honey, without feeling like they're betraying anybody. Now, although they are moved out of the house at this point, out of the villa, to never return, Dami says that as much as he's looking forward to getting to know Indiyah, he does feel a bit of guilt because he was planning on letting Amber know what he was really trying to do, but he didn't even get that chance to let her know. Yikes. Okay, so we need y'all to hold it down. Hold it down. P.O.P. What they call it? Hold it down something, girl. Hold it down for us because y'all like the only black folks up in there, girl. Okay, so hold it down. Hold it down for us, honey. What else we got? Dami ended up telling Luca how he feels about Indiyah and how he ended up letting Indiyah know as well, okay? And like he said, he wants to be happy, but it is a bittersweet feeling for him at this time. Ekin-Su over there trying to lock Jay down. That's what was killing me. Ekin-Su over there trying to lock Jay down. When they get ready to go to bed, she gonna sit up there and ask this man like, hey, would you wait for me on the outside? He tells her, let's take it one day at a time. I said, I know that's right. Let's take it one day at a time. Girl, cool it down. Calm down. Okay, cool it down, girl. You really want Jay, but what you really don't know is that Jay really ain't featuring you or feeling you like that. But I feel like now you may be getting an inkling that he's not really on it like that when it comes to you. She also told the girls that, listen, if Jay would have left, I would have left too, because it's like, what's the point? What's the point in being here? And I'm sure the ladies was feeling how they was feeling last night when they made her cry. They probably was rolling their eyes like, girl, shut up. This is the stuff that we be talking about. Not you saying you would have left too. Girl, you're an actress. You enjoy fame. You enjoy the attention. You would not have left if Jay would have left. You would have been on to the next person like you were when Davide came into the house, and when Jay came, or not, Davide was already in the house, but when you were coupled up with Davide and Jay walked in the house and you just jumped, hopped, and skipped all the way over there to him. Okay, and probably was gonna do the same thing with Jacques if you could, girl. So be quiet. You wasn't gonna leave at all, so miss us with the BS. What else we got going on? So Jacques and Paige. Paige is already sold on Jacques being the only guy for her. Her not even being able to turn her head towards anyone else because she's so focused on Jacques. But then says that she's not going to let him know. She's not gonna tell him how she really feeling, and that's of course because Paige she don't want to put all her cards out there on the table because she don't know which way they moving. So you know what I'm saying? She just got to play around a little bit. But girl, when you got in that hideaway, we sure he knows that you only have eyes for him. Okay, I'm sure he knows now when y'all got in that hideaway. So Davide and Danica over there trying to vibe. Okay, they trying to get it together. Davide's sitting over there talking about, as she's giving him compliments, yeah, I meet everything that's on the list. Yeah, I'm the person that's still out here single. Girl, Davide ready to be cuffed up this summer. He ready for somebody to come in and snatch him on up and couple him up. We shall see. Let's keep going. Jay is asking Gemma who she thinks would be interested in him. This is what he said. He asking her, like, who you think will be interested? She was like, bro, I'm not gonna sit up here and snitch. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to sit up here and snitch? I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna have to tell me what you think. Okay, so then he decides to let her know that he thinks it's Paige. Jay, you're getting on my fucking nerves, okay? He is just like Ekin-Su. They are the same motherfucking people. They are messy. Here's the difference. He's on the low end with his mess. Ekin-Su be on the high end with hers, okay? Very, very sneaky, very messy, very here to keep up the drama. We're definitely enjoying seeing it. But when it come to Paige, leave her alone. She's coupled up. And then Gemma gonna say to him like, yeah, I think it sounded like Gemma said that she would be interested in him or something like that. She would consider it. Maybe I missed it. She said something. I was reading the captions on the screen and it made me believe that she was saying that Miss Paige would go along with that. And I'm like, girl, Paige is sold on Jacques like all day. She sold on him. Like, you can cut all that out. Like, no, ma'am, wrong Jay, ma'am, wrong Jay. Yeah, so he was asking her like if I wasn't coupled up with Ekin-Su and I was in a situation like Davide, who do you think, which of the ladies do you think, would be interested in me? And I just feel like he was doing that in a way for him to kind of scout who his next target would be. And obviously I was right because it was Miss Paige. And it's sad because Ekin-Su was over there in the kitchen having a conversation or whatever with Davide. I'm surprised Davide even barely engaged when he did. So when Gemma gets up and she goes over to the kitchen where they are, Jay decides that he was going to ask Davide, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What, like, are you feeling Miss Ekin-Su? Anything I should be worried about? Davide said, baby, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Come tell you right now, I don't want nothing to do with that girl. I told her what I told her. I'm not interested at all. Don't ever worry about it, because if it came down to it, honey, I'd rather be single than to be coupled up with this BIT. Understand? Now, what I also thought was interesting was when Jay sat up there and told Gemma, he was like, hey, listen, I think that Ekin-Su and Davide may have some unfinished business. And although that could be true, let's not make that the real reason why you're not trying to be coupled up with Ekin-Su. Let's be honest. I feel like the real reason you're not trying to be coupled up with her is because she's too much like you, which is messy as hell. Right. In addition, you see, based on how all the girls kind of turned on her and they wasn't really liking her last night, and how the dudes called you out for having, so like, if you didn't want no drama, you picked the wrong person or whatever like that. Basically, the dudes letting you know they're not interested in her. So that's one of the reasons why you don't really want to be with Miss Ekin-Su. It's because ain't nobody else really interested in her either. So yeah, that's the real. You want somebody that everybody else could potentially be interested in. That's what you want. But you got who you got, you with who you with, so stick where you stick. Okay, so what else is going on? Ekin-Su tells Luca that she isn't finished with Davide because he asked her some type of he was putting some scenario out there trying to see where they are. Has the train left the station? Meaning, are you completely over Davide? And she was like, no, she's not. But Davide, I hope he stands by what he says, which means he's not going to try and rekindle anything with her, because I just feel like she doesn't really deserve it. And I don't want to see Davide go through what Tasha be putting Andrew through. 1 minute I like you, 1 minute I don't. 1 minute I like you, 1 minute I don't. I don't really want to see Ekin-Su like, oh, I like him. Oh, somebody else came into the villa. Oh, I like him. Oh, ain't nobody got time. Okay, so let's get to this challenge, because there was a challenge that was really interesting. Okay, I just highlighted a few things that was interesting. So Dami ended up, during one of the questions that was asked, they asked him who did he think was going to be eliminated next. He had to wave to them. So he waved to Ekin-Su. And I was like, we on the same page, Demi. We on the same page, because I'm thinking the same thing. She is going to be probably next to go. Luca lets Danica bust the balloon on his face. Now, I don't know what the question was, but the balloon was sitting on his lap, and she was about to sit on the lap so that she can bust it. So he moved the balloon to the face, and I was completely shocked. I was like, Luca doing this? This is Luca. Let Gemma had to put something up to her face so Davide or anybody could sit down on it. Baby, he would have threw all kind of fits with his needy ass. Anyway, let's keep going. So Luca didn't like being called needy, as we speak on needy, because they asked, who do you think is the most needy person here? I think they asked that of Paige, and I think Paige had said that it was Luca. Luca didn't really like being called that. No, it was Danica. I think it was Danica. Danica said that he was the one that's needy, or maybe somebody else said Luca, and she agreed or whatever. Luca doesn't like being called needy. When it comes to Gemma, you definitely come off as needy. You may not come off as needy to Danica because you really didn't even give Danica a chance at all, even though you gave her a chance to sit on your fucking face, right? Anyway, yeah, you are needy when it comes to Gemma. Okay, so then Ekin and Jay were the ones that, I think it was Demi, I'm not sure who. All I know is that Ekin and Jay ended up being the least favorable couple to make it out. Actually, that was Jacques' question, because Jacques said that Gemma and Luca will likely make it and go somewhere outside of the villa, whereas Ekin-Su and Jay won't. I do believe that part about Ekin and Jay. I don't think that, I really don't think that Ekin is the type of woman that Jay wants. I'm not sure 100% what it is, but I just feel like it's not Ekin. Okay, I don't think he gonna want a woman that's gonna be in the mess all the time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and maybe she's just doing that for the show. But when it comes to Gemma and Luca, I was like, seriously, you think they're gonna make it outside of the villa? I guess so. We shall see. TBD, to be determined. We'll see. We'll have to see a year or so down the road and see how that's going to work out for them. Okay. Meanwhile, Paige Paige just asked who is the person she thinks is, I believe, the most trustworthy, and I feel like she went over there to kiss her man, versus the person that's least trustworthy. All I highlighted was Jay. She made sure that Jay knew that he was the person in the house that she felt she could not trust the most. Okay. And I said, well, girl, I'm glad you got your antennas. I'm glad you got them up there, girl. I'm glad you could see through his stuff as we can see on the outside. Right. So then Jay decided that he was going to this is what Jay's was. He said, the question was, if you could couple up with somebody else outside of the person, Miss Ekin, who would it be? So he walks over to Paige, even though Paige feel like she can't trust him, and he gives her this overly passionate kiss. All on her list. But what I liked is that even though Paige was a good sport, Paige seemed like she really didn't want that man to kiss her at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, Jay, I don't see that going anywhere. So you could back up off my girl. Maybe you could try the new girl that's going to come into the villa next. I hate we didn't really get to see her face to know what she looks like. Hopefully they put it on Instagram. We shall see. But when it comes to Paige and Jacques at the end of the episode, honey, just understand and just know that they were the ones that ended up going to the Hideaway. Okay. And some things definitely went down. Okay. Because they've been trying to fill up, rub up, kiss up, touch up on each other, do a little hump bump all up in the villa with everybody else. So it was only right. And it was funny because when they was trying to figure out who they were going to send to the Hideaway, they mentioned Ekin-Su and Jay, right? Their name came up and Luca was like, Jackson Paige. So it makes me think that Luca don't like Ekin like that. And I'm glad I was with Luca. I was like Jackson Paige because Ekin, you already over here talking about, say, if he would have left, I would have left too. Like, girl, Then you asking this man, oh, would you wait for me outside of the villa? See, if he would have gave you a piece of the peen, you really would have been crazy. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad that y'all did not go down that road. Okay. And I really hope her and Davide don't get back together. But anywho, Indiyah and Dami, they are kind of cute. I kind of get it, guys, just a little bit. I get it a little bit. Do I want this to be a thing long term? TBD, to be determined. If they send another fine man into the villa, I would not mind seeing Indiyah connect with him. Okay. But right now, I guess it's cute because Dami is giving Indiyah more conversation, way more conversation than Ikenna could have ever possibly. It was like they were immediately connecting with each other, like right out the gate. He's over there actually trying to learn, like, okay, have you ever been in love? Tell me about this. Tell me about that. Like he's really trying to get over there, have a conversation and learn. And of course, it was just easy for her to talk to him. They had a lot of laughs and stuff. They were super cute. So, I mean, girl, it might be a thing. We just gonna have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to wait it out and see what's really good. I am feeling a bit of a way with the Love Island because I just feel like y'all sending in a lot of Caucasian options. You know what I'm saying? And send in some more Danicas or something. Like, come on, send in some more Danicas possibly. But y'all go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your overall thoughts and how you felt about the latest episode of Love Island, honey. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.